Today's filming dealt with the return of Michael Collins from London on the 3rd of December in 1921, after his meeting with Lloyd George. Here we see the delegation on their way into a cabinet meeting with De Valera. It was to be a stormy meeting and the start of the split in the Republican movement, which would lead to the Civil War.
It was for me a great opportunity to go into my own history, into a period of my own history that I knew actually very little about, because when I went to school in Dublin they didn't teach us about it. And I think a lot of people will be surprised when they see the film to see what actually went on during those 10 weeks, instead of all the myths that have grown up around what may have gone on. I think the film tells what really did go on.
The treaty, most of which will be shot in Dublin City over the next 5 weeks, has a budget of over £1 million. 90% of the cast of more than 40 are Irish.
Well, I'm obviously delighted to have the opportunity to play Collins, who is a very fascinating character, and more so in the context of the way it's been treated generally in this film, which is looking at the issues rather than the mythology.
It's an important film, I think, to be making now when the talks between the parties in Ireland and England have run into the sand. It's also an important film, I think, to be making as a co-production between Ireland and England. I think that's an important thing, that a subject which is as contentious as this is being handled by the two countries working together as a co-production. I think that's the best way of working co-productions.
Some irony there.
Some irony. So far, this co-production has been slightly easier than the original talks, but who knows what will happen.